even here. They basically allow for a greater number of characters to appear in a text box, which makes a huge difference. So once again, we are Ryu. And I know I'm saying it in the horrible, you know, American translation of Ryu, instead of like, or whatever it is. Translation, pake, text, That is fair, Nova. See, I'm already breaking it. I didn't say what you said. It's fine. Yeah. Start game. Here we go. I don't know how much I'm going to read during this, either, because, you know, I'm a little bit self-conscious about my reading when I can't edit out my many flubs. But, you know, they actually got the beginning of this game done pretty well. Like, this is why I didn't notice that the translation was so bad when I first started. Like, I guess they put, like, a little bit of extra effort until, like, the opening scene. But, like, by episode 3, I was like, what is even happening? See, not enough. Not enough power still. Hear my words, mortal. Offer your souls unto God. Offer him your praise, your prayers, your worship and devotion. You must become the strength of God. I remember in the... I gave this demon, like, a ridiculous gravel voice. And I remember the first episode, like, it just destroyed my verse instantly. It's like... I gotta not do that to myself. See, Yua, it's time for your nap. If I am I shouldn't go crazy with voices if I do read it, though, because that just destroys my voice. But look at the text box. It's completely different. Plus, this is in bold, where he yelled Ryu to show that he's yelling it, so I like that improvement. I actually think that, like, maybe he shouldn't send his son after his daughter. I'm also a young, so I got the wooden rod, whereas in the other game it was, like, the wood... RD, I think. Yeah, they don't really explain that. They don't explain how Bao doesn't die from the demon slap. They don't explain how they got out of there. They don't explain what happened with the demon. At no point is it mentioned again. See, Yua has run off. She always puts up such a fuss at nap time. Could you go look for her and make sure she doesn't get into trouble? I'm trusting you now. Okay. It's been 3 years since you lost your mother, hasn't it, Ryu? You've been quite the young man since then. You've set such a fine example for your little sister. I remember that line originally being okay. A few years back, the village was set upon by an army of monsters the likes of which were never seen before or since. If the dragon hadn't showed up when it did, we'd all have been done for. Now, in the original one, I'm pretty sure that they act like it was a monster that attacked them, but they make it pretty clear in that line that it was actually a bunch of monsters that attacked the village. It wasn't just one. Which isn't that important, but, like, it does put a different idea in your head, you know? Unless I read it wrong originally. Someone pointed out that I've actually been, like, kind of correcting some of the incorrect English while I was reading. Like, adding words that are supposed to be there and whatnot. But I didn't notice that until they told me. It does make sense. I do tend to do... Like, I don't read exactly what's in front of me a lot of the time. You say your sister's gone missing? Isn't she usually near the mountain behind the village? And as I mentioned, you have to talk to this woman in order to proceed. Ryu? Yua's not with you? Well, she can't have gotten far. Children aren't allowed outside of the village on their own. Let me see how it looks with opaque text windows. Because it's a little bit hard to read with the transparency. That's way better. I don't like it aesthetically as much, but it's definitely easier to read because I don't have, like, things in the background cutting into the letters. There's been a rash of young thieves masquerading as orphans and robbing churches. Keep an eye out for your father. The old safety The old softy might find a knife in his back if he takes in the wrong sorts. That's true. Lilani says if my father was sensible, I wouldn't be an RPG protagonist. It's, you know. Hey there, Ryu. Where's Yua? I always thought the two of you were inseparable. Mamas don't let their children grow up to be RPG protagonists. Fighting demons and weird bird heads all the time. I probably shouldn't, you know... I'm not going to be as thorough as I was during the regular playthrough, like talking to everyone, but I do want to kind of test the dialogue. But I need to get through this. I can't keep on recording until I get back to where I was. Alright, so this is different. It actually says special. Oh, he doesn't start with his guts attack when he's a kid. That's interesting. Ooh, the text on that was a little bit weird. I did 2 points of damage. My god. That's massive. That's Gunhead. I don't really like the text there, I have to be honest. So apparently, and I don't know where they mentioned this, but I was looking up information. Lilani asked if Bao was pretending to be an orphan. I mean, this hasn't come up in the... Maybe I'll get to that... I'll get to that in when it happens, I guess. Stand back, Ryu. I mean, it's not like I get an incredible amount of views on my RPGs, but I bet, like, at least 1 or 2 people are gonna want to go back and watch this to see how things were different. And plus, I guess there's some people watching now, obviously. So you fought bravely to protect Yua from that monster. Commendable behavior. Now, I actually watched this part to see if the patch was good, and it really wasn't that different. Running off into a den of monsters like this, you've made a lot of trouble for your older brother and I. I came here to see Mama. What, your mother? That's right, when I nap here, I see Mama in my dreams. So you say. Yua, I don't know how to tell you this, but... I know, Mama's gone. I think in the original one she actually says, like, Mama's dead, which is even more, like... That's what he means. They just kind of soften the blow here. Yes. So maybe she did say God. You really couldn't, like, mention death that explicitly in these RPGs, but... When I was reading some things, they got away with a lot, because you also really couldn't mention religion back then, and yet this game has a gigantic religion, plot in it. It pretty much is the plot. Had it not been for this dragon, we all would have perished. I can only ask your forgiveness, Ryu. If I had been stronger, you wouldn't be without your mother right now. No. That's right, Ryu. There's nothing Pakba can't do. That was definitely translated weird in the original one. In fact, I think she said the same thing no matter what you said. I believe it, Ryu believes it, everyone believes it. And everyone will remember the story of how Papa and the dragon beat the monsters and saved the village. You're too kind for this old man, Yua. I just hope that your mother understands as well as you do. I know she does. That's what the dragon told me. Thank you, Yua. Sometimes it really does seem as if you can talk to the dragon. I told you I see Mama in my dreams. In that case, young lady, let's go home. We can talk all about your mother there, where there's less monsters about to murder us. And you, Ryu, don't stay up past your bedtime. This already does feel better. The differences are slight, because as I said, the beginning was actually translated pretty well, but oh boy. Maybe you'll see your mother, or our mother in your dreams too. Take a rest. I'm beat. I'm wired. Sure, I'll just sleep out where I just got attacked by a monster. That's fun. Ooh. Yeah, Japan does use a lot of religious symbolism, sometimes almost arbitrarily. Like, they'll have a character be an angel or something, like they'll look like a stereotypical angel, and yet it doesn't have anything to do with religion or even a deity. But, you know, it has a different meaning in the US. There wasn't... Until Xenogears, really, it really wasn't starting to be accepted. Like, Xenogears didn't come out when it was supposed to, and it wasn't going to come out because of the religious content. I've never seen you around here before, little boy. Have you lost your parents? Hey, you some kind of ragamuffin? Go now, get out of here! What? The son of the priest, you say? Nonsense! The church has no place for filthy, lying urchins as you. Be gone before I strike the fear of God into you myself. That's a very different line. Father Gardener? Did you fall off a hay cart or something? The only priest around here is Father Hulk. Been that way since as long as I remember. Now scram, there's our first name change. That was Father Hulk in the original one. Which, you know... I was reading the text that he definitely changed that on purpose, so he wasn't, like, the Incredible Hulk. What are you looking at? Cursed child. Get out of my sight before your curse rubs off on me, too. She actually has, like, such a dark, emotional dragon tier. I always wondered exactly what the hell she was, but, like, she thinks I'm cursed just by looking at me, which is kinda weird. An orphan, The church welcomes your kind. The Lord Eva does not forsake the lone and miserable. Ask of him and ye shall receive. I do believe they refer to Saint Eva here as Lord Eva. That was a gigantic thing, because Eva's not a saint. Like, there's no Saint Eva, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a god named Eva. But even that's... I'm still not exactly sure. Welcome to the Church of Eva. You've lost your family? Fear not, little one. The church exists to help those who can't help themselves. Orphans, drunkards, criminals, harlots, all of society's refuge. We accept any and all who will open their hearts. And I'm up. Damn, this place sucks. Even the candles are cheap stuff. Oh, crap. Listen, Pops. I was just going downstairs for a drink of water and... Oh, hold on. You're not the old man. Whew, I thought I was busted there for a second. Hey, why are you giving me that look? We're both here for the same reasons, aren't we? You know the routine. Play all pitiful, get into their good graces, and rob 'em blind and run like hell. Of course, there's really nothing we're stealing here to begin with. So, what do you say to a partnership? We bust out of here together, make our way to the next big town, and raid the place. We could really shake things up. What do you say, partner? Now, alright, so here's a big thing. Before, he basically, like, he said, let's team up, but he's just like, what are you gonna do, stay here forever? And when you think about it, he you know, is Ryu really gonna want to stay in a town where no one remembers him? But the way he's putting it now, it seems like a little bit more crazy to accept his offer. So I'm gonna not. What? After all that, you're gonna start preaching to me like the old man? It's not like God'll strike us down or anything for doing what we gotta do to survive. He's got bigger fish to fry. Look, if you want to stay here, I'm not going to fight you. I don't have the time, the energy, or the inclination. Wow. Can you imagine a word like inclination appearing in the original translation? Hope you like cold gruel and daily lashings. Oh, that's right, I already got the thing. I thought you figured out... I thought I figured you right. There we go. Thief or no, you want out of this backwoods house, right? Come on, let's blow this place. I'm gonna smell like church if I stay here any longer. By the way, your name's Ryu, right? My name is Bao. So, as I mentioned, I want to say the names that I've already said them. So, like, I'm gonna call him Bao. That might annoy people in the video. I don't know, but I just can't just change it to, like, Bausch or whatever. So the name is Bao. Pleased to meet you. Bao joined the party. Yes, so Bao is actually an orphan. He wasn't pretending to be an orphan. He was pretending to be, like, helpless and, like, he had no other recourse to do anything. That is his shtick. But yeah, it's hard to understand anything in the original translation. Hey, Ryu, do you smell that? Smells like rainstorm. Crap, we better get out of this weather and fast. They don't ever tell you what happened to Bao's parents, so you just know he's an orphan. But maybe he doesn't know either. Yikes, it's pitch black in here. Good thing I pilfered that candle. There. Who says crime doesn't pay? Come on, let's go. I really just wish I had played the patch at the beginning. If I played the patch at the beginning, I'd use the names that they said. Although I really don't know if I can get used to, Cat being named Lynn. My canine instincts are telling me to follow it. Come on. Your canine instincts are dumb, sir. Your canine instincts should be telling you to get the hell out of here. Don't make me pee on your leg. Come this way. Wow, okay. In the original one, he was just like, that's the wrong way, dude. He didn't say dude. I'm jazzing it up even more in the recounting. Lilani, I don't relax. I don't... Gaming's serious business. I overthink everything. It's just my way. I can't help it. But I do appreciate that you're trying to have me not worry. And dead, if any semblance of logic existed. So, you are the one. If you are indeed the fated child, then you must prove your worth. Alright. Worth proven. Oh. Thank you for the bits, Mick. Go forth, Ryu. Go forth and open the gate, fated child. Fated child. Only then will you know the true power of God. It's L-I-N, Lin. There is a reason for it. It's some type of translation from Japanese, it's some type of translation from Japanese. It's also like a shortening of her actual listed name. And I don't think it's a reference to Lynx, but it very well could be. That would make sense. But I think it's some other pun. Because alright, so... Well, let me just... Whatever. I can talk over this. This part, by the way, is unchanged. Apparently, this part was not translated by people in the US. Like, it was actually translated by the people who made the game. That's why this part actually is a lot more coherent than the rest of the game. But, I got a cough. So, like, the character Rand, who I've recruited in my videos, his name is Rand Marks. Now, as you know in Japanese, there's some confusion between L and R's. His name is Landmarks. It's a pun. I don't know why his name is Landmarks, but that's the pun. There's another character, I guess I'll just say, because I'm not going to tell you anything about the character, but there's a character named Spar. In his actual name in Japanese is Aspar. It's Aspara. And his last name is Gus. His name is Asparagus. I just found this out. Yeah, so a lot of the names are just puns. Bao's name is like Bausch Doggy or something. Like his last name is actually Doggy. It's all ridiculous. Also, again, thank you for the 100 bits, Mick. I don't have the bit boss set up here, but you're on the you're on the monthly board. Of course, the bit boss has a lot of HP right now, anyway. I should remember to set that up, though. It'd fit like really nicely under my cross knight symbol. So, we were hoping you could give us some work now. No job too small, no fee too large. That's our motto. Right, here's a request that just came in. About time. What? Lost pet? Are you making fun of us? What's wrong? You did say no job too small. Yeah, you literally just said that. This isn't a job, Pops. This is a peanut gallery. I mean, what kind of moron would you have to be to lose track of a dumb animal? Excuse me, sir. Did you find someone to look for my Susie? Gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the owner that you were just talking about. I'm sorry, Lady Mina, but I was just talking to these two, and they say that they have no interest in the job. What is this they stuff? Ryu didn't say a damn thing. I guess he rarely does, though. Speak for yourself, Pops. Fear not, your ladyship. Your dear Susie is in the capable hands of none other than Bao, soother of savage beasts. Oh, thank you so much. Just leave this to us, Pops. Ryu and Bao are on the case. Please bring my Susie home. I'm counting on both of you. Until we meet again, good luck. Plus, Bao's a pretty good pun for a dog. Well, what are you looking at? How can I refuse a sweet face like that with a clear conscience? The same way you do everything else. Shamelessly. Well, go. And good luck to you as well. If there's such a thing as karma in this world, you're gonna need it. Yeehaw! This is gonna be the most awesome job ever. Come on, Ryu. Let's head out and get investigating. Now, like, look how much more personality Bao has than this. Like, and you actually get a little bit of backstory on what type of person he is. It makes sense that he would be a little bit, like, rude and, like, brash, and that he's got a reputation of not always doing the right thing, because he did have to grow up and survive. Hey, Drake. How's it going? We're just using the fan patch. And I am enjoying it more already. There's a 500 Zenny reward for bringing the pet home. Don't disappoint me. Yeah, doesn't it? Hey, Seek. Hey there, Ryu. Did you find out anything about your father? I know he vanished a long time ago, but if we hear anything, you'll be the first person we tell, okay? It's full of books. That's a lot of books, is what every bookcase says in the original. You Rangers do a little of everything, don't you? Cooking, cleaning, laundry. There's an example of how I don't read things in order. Say, I've got a little monster at home who needs taken care of. Can I hire one of you to babysit him? You Rangers are known for taking all kinds of jobs, right? Then tell me, what's the oddest job you've ever taken? Never mind, I don't want to know. It sounds like we haven't actually had any jobs before this. We're like newly minted Rangers. So, Rangers look for lost pets. Do you do windows too? Glamorous or not, I know I'd prefer that kind of work to slaying monsters any day. Basically, there's more personality, grammatical errors have been smoothed out, there's way more text in general. They used a large word. I don't remember what it was, but I think it was like initiative or something. They say the monsters get stronger the further north you go. Better stick around town if you want to stay safe. They certainly didn't warn me of that in the original. Also, disagree. Inclination. Yeah, they said inclination. Hey, Belle. You looking for somebody? I saw a suspicious character wandering around Mount Futaba to the south. A friend of yours, maybe? Apparently it's supposed to be Mount Futaba instead of Mount Fubi. The translators, like, left a character out. Let's see. Those freaky bird things on Mount Futaba are a menace. They ate my poor kitty, Fido, and then complained that he didn't taste good. Please, Ranger, you gotta do something about those crazy birds. If only they were like, that was a pretty good cat, then I guess he would have been fine with it. It's kind of weird they added that to his complaints. Oh, my sweet honey, every time I look into your eyes, These two are just here to stop you from going to town. Do I buy items? Also, oh, I haven't tested this. Yeah, okay, so in addition to... This is the only gameplay change that I know that they added, but they added a run feature, and I'm okay with it. So, let's see. I have 5 Zenny. Okay. Oh, and there's a dragon statue here. It'd be good to finally save. You aren't looking at me by any chance, are you? Well, now this is a welcome surprise. I thought everyone had forgotten me. All I hear out of people these days is Eva this and Eva that. Nobody thinks of the old dragon god anymore. Sometimes I find myself longing for the good old days. Pardon the ramblings of an old-timer. I may be getting up in my years, but my memory's still as sharp as ever. Is there anything you would like me to remember for you? A tale of your journey thus far, perhaps? So, would you like me to record your progress? Yeah, boy. I would like to continue. I never got why these old Super Nintendo games, because this isn't the only one, would ask you if you wanted to continue or not. Like, if you didn't want to continue, just turn it off, right? I don't know the name of the patch, but if you type in Breath of Fire 2 fan translation patch, you'll find it as, like, the second option. The first one, I think, it's a website called Legends of Translation or something like that. It's a really good website to look at comparisons of Japanese translations. Hey, Leg, how's it going? So, let's get into a fight. I remember when I was watching someone play this patch, I just pointed at the screen. I don't even know what I was pointing at. They changed Bao's move from shot to snipe. But this is such a dumb ability, like, it's not worth using pretty much ever. Counterattack! Also, it spells out the word counterattack. Yep, 1 damage. Oh, 3 damage? That might have actually hit. I think it either, like, kills them or does 1 damage. I think there's no, like, in-between. Also, wow, way more people are watching this than I thought would. I'm not... So, I found this out very recently. Apparently, YouTube... And this is probably somewhat rare, but I still dodged a bullet here. They've been issuing copyright strikes to people that post videos just saying, like, look at my Twitch page. So, and I've been doing that for pretty much a year. So, I'm not going to do that anymore. I bet it's probably fine if you delete it right after, but there's no guarantee of that. So I'm never doing that ever again. I really don't want a strike. And I mean a strike, like the ones where if you get 3 strikes, your channel gets deleted. You know, so not messing with that. But kind of a... I get that Twitch is competition and they want everyone to use their inferior streaming service, but... Come on. And yes, Lilani, I will definitely be doing that because Rand is a damn thief and I don't like him. Well, I do like him. I just don't like that they did that to me. Like, it didn't, like... I get it, the guy... whatever, I complained about it a lot in the video. But... He said, give me all the money you have. Like, I get giving all the money that the corrupt, weird demon guy gave to me. But... not the money that I had. This is the money that I earned. He also took that. And yeah, because I'm using the fan translation lag, I have to start over. My former save files are not compatible. I actually maybe should have shown you on the stream what happens to the, save states. Because I had some save... Like, anytime I, end an episode, I make a save state just in case something stupid happens. And, yeah, they... Ooh. Ryu learned rest. That's weird. Alright, Bao learned heal. Yeah, So is... Are the people who got the strike, did they make a Twitch video and then not delete it afterwards? Because that seems like kind of a weird thing to do, doesn't it? I don't know. So rest. Let me look what that is. Advances time. Okay. Oh. So here is an example of, really bad translation confusing me. That power that he has isn't time travel. I always thought he just had some magical time travel stuff that let him advance time. But no, he's just camping. That's why time advances. That makes so much more sense than what I thought. Oh, yeah, I figured I would mention it on Twitch or on Twitter instead. But like most people, more people are just gonna see me on YouTube than they would on Twitch, so I'm not gonna get that many people. But one time, recently, when me and 203 were to be fair, we did it at a different time. We streamed Stardew early. But, I noticed only 2 people actually clicked the link from the YouTube channel to watch us from that, and the rest came from notifications and from Discord, so... It's probably, at this point, I've built up enough of a Twitter following or, Twitter and Twitch, I'm getting confused. I built up enough of a Twitch following that it probably won't be too sucky that I can't advertise on, YouTube anymore. Enough people have made, you know, I was able to bring enough people over before that bridge collapsed under me. Because they only started enforcing the, like, giving out strikes in June, apparently. And someone actually warned me, by the way. Someone warned me here. They're like, you shouldn't post an announcement on YouTube that gives strikes. And I was like, I'll look into that, and I didn't find any information about it. But it's out now. The cat's out of the bag now. It's probably actually more likely to happen to, like, high-level channels than me, but they also have more recourse to deal with it than me. For example, I have no recourse, and some of them have some recourse. And they're saying it's a violation of, like, their spam policy. It could be read that way. A leech? I don't remember that being here. Spotted leech. I really don't like that text, by the way. No, I have not. Cube said he would send me the audio to Payday 2, but he has not yet. That Cube is a busy man. Yeah. Yeah. Aha! No. I had, like, no chance of catching that thing. I mean, probably... I don't know if I am gonna play Payday 2 again, to be honest. The only reason I played it is because for some reason Buckus and Cube really wanted to play it with me, even though they know I'm terrible. And they bought it for me. So... But, I don't know. I feel like both of them are done with the game, too. Because they played it insanely. But, I don't know. I'll get the audio one day. I still have the video. So here's a question. While you guys are watching this, do you have any objection to me doing this? Because that'll make things faster. But, it's not going to be pretty to look at or listen to. Let's see. 30... I'll do, like, one more battle. Because, yeah, I actually set it up on my controller so I can, like... Ooh, level 3. So I can hurry things up, without, like, touching the keyboard. It was a weird setup, but... It's pretty useful for grinding. It's definitely not what you could do in the regular game. But, you know... It does take away from the RPG experience when you can just be like... Alright. Purify? Okay, Purify is what, the antidote spell is, I guess. Yeah, there's advantages to playing on emulation sometimes, I must say. There we go. Yeah, I mean, and this isn't a feature of the patch, this is a feature of ZSNES, which is, I think, the best, it's the best, emulator for Super Nintendo. If you wander too far from town, you'll come face to face with all kinds of nasty monsters. That's why a smart traveler should hire some rangers to keep the beasts at bay. And how much is this? 10. I do still want to kind of go to the fair, too. Also, I should see if I can use those roasts in battle, because I feel like I remember those roasts being map-only items. Also, what level was I when I beat the Harpies in my video? I don't remember, because that was a good level to be. Because I remember they beat the crap out of me the first time I played. It was, I think it was 5, but it might have been 6. Also, was his name Bubbleback? Is he the legendary Bubbleback spider? Alright, we'll say 5. I'll get up to 5. 7? Oh my. If it was 7, that's gonna take a little bit. But that's possible. We'll try... Well, I should really get to the mountain. Oh, that's right, because there's that purifier in the mountain. I'm remembering now. Okay. So, I'll go to the mountain. There's a lot I didn't show, by the way, on that episode in the cave. There's a lot of training, like, walking back and forth, just to be able to get through that first cave. Because it's very hard to get from one end of that cave to another, unless you're a pretty high level. I do want to see here. Yes, what's changed? They say it's the real deal, but I think it's just some dork in a suit. Circus goes all over the world. We're headed to Windia next. So they changed the I into a Y here, but it's probably said the same. I am very sad throughout this entire series, like even when getting into Breath of Fire 3, the consistency of names is completely off. And I found out that there's actually references to past characters that I didn't know about, because they changed them to the name it was supposed to be in the newer games. Give me a ticket. I'm gonna buy worms. I really should be buying herbs, though, shouldn't I? Nope, too late. I just spent all my money. Watch out, it spits. Sorry, you're talking about the cow. It's Yua! I remember I mentioned that before. You can't just use the same character model, you weirds. Alright, I bought a few worms for fishing. Turtle food? Don't turtles eat worms? Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna sort. No, auto. Alright, they redesigned the entire item screen, it looks like. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, or possibly vice versa, feast your eyes on the one and only the Grassman? Is that what he said? I don't know. That's all, folks. Did you enjoy the show? Just as worth it as before. Now, let's see if that riddle is right, because that riddle's, like, really weird. Alright, it's riddle time again. Which of these comes after tennis? Shoulder, elbow, knee, hip, jaw, knuckle. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait, they're different riddles this time. Which one of these is a tiger good at? Bowling, baseball, golf... Oh my god, what is happening? Alright, elbow? Why? Is it tennis elbow? Is that why? Which one of the following would go blind if it lost its ears? A cat, a bunny, a giraffe... oh, a bat. That one I actually get. Oh, Tiger Wood... Oh! Okay. Fair enough. At least I got that bats use sonar to see. So, tennis, elbow. Is that really a riddle, though? Which one? Whoops! I didn't read that. Aqua. Alright, I guess it's completely random what he says. So that's interesting. Before he was just like, what grows out of the earth and continues growing after you die, and I think the answer is hair. But like, does it grow out of the earth? Oh, is it because you're buried? Is that what they meant? Also, by the way, hair doesn't actually grow when you're dead. It's just an illusion because you're like, your body shrivels and recedes. But oh, fair enough. So I'm guessing the answer was super, but I didn't read the question, so I couldn't. How much money do I have left? 14. Let's do one more battle. And, well, this is gonna give me, like, no money, right? 4? Alright. Let me just see if I can get an herb or two. That'd probably be very helpful. Of course, if I want to sleep at the inn... Actually, no, there's that... There's the clean water or whatever. Ooh, can I... Aw. There was a fish, though. Fair enough. Alright, I do wish I had the dial. I didn't set up the stream properly. Like, there's no Bitboss, there's no chat dialogue, but... Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna do this in one play session. I'll set it up so that it's correct next time. Alright, I just need a few herbs. Unless they're not even called herbs. They're called healing herbs. They're only 8 zenny. Oh, plus you can buy multiple items. I remember reading that he changed that also. Alright, so if I get my face knocked in, then I'll know to come back here and also buy weapons, but we'll see how it goes. Whoops. I didn't mean to go to this godforsaken place again. Off to Mount Fubi. Or as it's known now, Fudabi. Yeah, we can't even kill a green slime in one hit, like, I'd say most Japanese RPGs would be way easier if you could just skip through the more repetitive parts of the battle. That is the most fun fact of all, Mick. Here. Here comes another one. Ryu, did you say something? Yep, that was me, the high-pitched harpy voice. How dare you. Alright, the clear water restores the party strength. That's almost exactly what it says in the original translation. So let's get to level 5 and then move on. Alright, this is... Mug Spider. Ooh. I'll mention it just for the last time. I don't like that text that it shows there. It's not easy to read. Also, the special is now called Death Blow, which does, makes more sense. I kind of wish it just said critical or something, though, but Death Blow's fine. Alright, leeches. Huh. Oh! So that's indicating which one I'm targeting. I like the old system, but I obviously the script's better, but I think I like a lot of the UI design on the menus for battle better in the original, besides the fact that you couldn't read everything because it was all weirdly abbreviated. But that's the problem with that's really, again, a translation issue. Oh well, it doesn't look too bad, I just gotta get used to it. Boom. Also, I wonder how many people started watching the videos for Breath of Fire, and then once, like, some more of the dialogue came out, they're just like, what the, I don't... like, what is this? Because Breath of Fire 2 is a really good game, just mechanically, as far as using the random encounters, as far as, like, pretty balanced battles, as far as the world that they started creating in the first game. It's all great. But then... Oh, Capcom. Oh, Capcom. Alright. Boom, bam, bam, boom. Alright, so how are we doing? No, that's the hope, yeah. The no more mistranslated Japanese is the hope. We need about 50 experience for each of us, it looks like. Oh, these guys suck. Freaking zombies. Enraged! Oh my. Stop it. Good, alright, I was worried that we wouldn't be able to kill them in 2 hits. But I think he has a poison attack or something terrible, though Bao can cure that, so that's not a big deal now that I think about it. Alright. Oh, also, when it says we got 20 experience, I mean, they're right, but I found out in the most recent episode that they divide that experience among the party members, so we effectively only got 10 experience there, and we just got the initiative, which means we get to attack first before they get to do a damn thing. I do love zombies, Lilani. Love killing them. Well, I mean, it is a corpse. It's a living corpse, and is a living corpse not a zombie? I would say that that's exactly what it is. Though I think there might be a, I think there might be an enemy called Zombie later, but it looks exactly like the corpse and it's just a different color and it's more powerful. So, I think that's the only reason they didn't call it Zombie. They wanted to save the zombie moniker for the more strong version. You'd be like, I mean, it's a zombie, but like, it's more or less a corpse. It's not very good at being a zombie. Do 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 do. Alright, that was some experience. Ooh, new guys. Little goblin. Little goblin. Oh boy. Well, here's a potential game over. Oh, counterattack. That bodes well. Okay, never mind. These guys are vimps. So, Lag just asked if I've ever considered voice acting. Some people have said that even in real life, but like, my inability to read things concerns me. Like, a lot of voice actors, they come in and they kind of just cold read. Like, if you're doing, like, I could do it over the internet as long as I was able to edit things a little bit myself. But, yeah, I just, the dyslexia, I think, would just get in the way to the point where it'd be annoying to me. And I've done a few voice acting things for, like, I don't know, someone we used to, like, record with, Gear, asked me to do something for him, and I kind of enjoyed that. I did some voice acting for a game called, Grimwood, but then they said they were gonna get back to me and, like, give me keys to, like, give out to people. And then they just didn't use my voice, and they didn't contact me again, so I was like, So, yeah. It was kind of a weird situation. I was gonna talk about Grimwood, because it's kind of like a Die-to-Night, it's like a Die-to-Night thing in Steam, essentially. The issue was they never had the player base, though. And I actually haven't, I don't know how they're doing now that they are out of beta. And I wasn't gonna be, like, in the game, but I was gonna be on their YouTube channel doing their tutorial, basically. And I recorded, it took me like 2 hours to record all the audio, and they just didn't get back to me. And then I was just like, should I send them a thing? And then I was like, I had enough issues with the game where I was like, I don't even know if I could recommend that people get it, just because that game is so incredibly dependent on having a vibrant community playing it, and I don't think they ever got that. Like, it's hard to have a game like that where it's not initially free and that maybe there's a premium tier, just like, there we go. Alright, level 5. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's, yeah. There's a website that was made by... I keep on forgetting to test whether the roast is usable in battle. What's it called? It's called, like, Hit Record, I think. And I thought about trying to do some of the voice work there. That work is all, like, free, but I could see if, like, people used it. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to become a voice actor, to be honest. I like doing it for fun when I don't have any direction. I do think I could use a few new voices, though. And not, like, accents, just, like, you know... Just, I want to expand my repertoire a little bit as far as voices, because I feel like I only got, like... 5, like, solid voices, and that can be hard when there's a whole lot of characters. And then, you know, you can stretch it out with, like, some minor accents, which I'm probably not doing too great, but you don't need to do them great as much as, you know, they just need to sound different from one another. I basically, when I'm doing voices, I just want it so that, like, if I'm speaking in a party and someone's not paying attention, they more or less know who's talking. And unfortunately, I think I got Rand and Bao a little bit too close in this game, but I think I'm committed. Thing is, like, voice actors don't get to choose what games they do usually. Like, there's a lot more people voice acting than there are voice actor jobs. So, you know. Remember, I played Avengers Academy, which is not a good game. You shouldn't play it. But, I remember the audio quality in some of those recordings was so bad. And they got some, famous people to voice the characters, too. Like, who's the woman from Glow and Community? The one that plays Annie and the main character of Glow. Alison Brie. She does Wasp in that game. But, you know. I don't know. Jackpot. It's the pretty boy this time. I'm sick of eating cats and dogs. Alright, here we go. Let's find out if level 5 is enough. I think it will be, but we'll see. I murdered those harpies, where they didn't even get to say their full lines. Omaiwa mo shin desuru? Yeah. I did take a Japanese class, by the way, and that's when I found out the full extent of my dyslexia, because I was spelling things wrong in Japanese. And I realized I just get, like, the vowel sounds in my head just never have clicked. I interchange them constantly. And it doesn't seem to matter how much I concentrate on it. This Nani is what? I know that. Alright, pretty close, I'll take it. I really loved that first semester of Japanese in college. The second semester was terrible. He went insane and started teaching us, like... Because I started getting tutored by someone who had taken advanced Japanese. And she was just like, the stuff you were learning here is, like, beyond intermediate Japanese. Like, I don't know what he's doing. So I didn't really learn anything in that second semester, and I did not take another one. Because, one, I didn't need to, and two, for God's sakes, he went insane. But I don't know, I like the class. Here we go, girls. 3, 2, 1. Yikuzu. I do wish more bosses were like this boss fight, though, where they come down the hill dramatically, and then they end up talking to each other, but they don't really ever do that again. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do... Protecto. This one looks yummy. Damn it, I wasn't able... Oh, counterattack. Oh, and they have individual names here. No fair, sis, he's mine. If I was just able to get that protect spell off. I want to have some too. Death blow. Shinderu? Yeah. Yeah, it's all very confusing. Yeah, the high octane, what? Ammonia? Okay, I can use roast in battle. Did I just use... Damn it. Okay, now they're hitting each other. I think I just used two heals on Ryu instead of just one, because I got confused. Oh no, I didn't. Good, thank God. Alright. Don't be so picky. Ah, look at how little damage he did. I guess you're right. We'll just have to share. Excellent. That protect spell is doing alright. Wow, she should be dead. I think the other time I played, I believe Bao, like, critical twice, and it just murdered that first person on the second turn. Yeah. I can definitely see how that would have happened based on when she just died right now. Oh, my voice is already a little bit scratchy. I think I have to end this no matter what in half an hour, because I really need to take Shinobi out. I should have done that beforehand. But I didn't, because I'm bad at planning things. I did crap, did I feed him? Oh dear. I don't remember. Well, I'll be able to tell when I go downstairs if he runs to the door. I did feed him. And if he runs to the kitchen, I didn't feed him. Hey, Ryu. Did those crazy ticks just say that they were eating cats and dogs? Crap, I hope Susie didn't find her way into their menu. We better find her fast. No, he's fine. He doesn't need his dinner this early. Which makes me, like, that's why I'm pretty sure I didn't feed him, because it would have been really early. And if I feed him because, you know, you only feed a dog twice a day. If you feed him too early, then it's gonna be, like, a really long time before he eats again, so. We try to keep it at, like, you know, the 12-hour intervals. And he ate... Yeah, he didn't eat that long ago for his breakfast, because we woke up late. No, I can just use... I'll just use this. Let's keep the items. Boom. Bam, 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 bam. Push. Oh my god, I can check the area of the dungeon that I didn't check last time, so I can stop worrying about it in my head. That'll be nice. Don't tell anyone we did that, okay? They didn't even mention that it's possible that Susie gotten eaten by the harpies in the last version. Like, you can just infer that, but, like, you could easily just miss that that was the implication based on the lines that they give you. You know, the harpies are more interesting than most of the villains in this game. Well, that's not true. Now that I think about it, but they gave them a surprising amount of personality, I will say. Alright, this is actually the hardest battle in this cave, is right here. But we're just gonna blitz through it anyway, because I think, yeah, I can kill them in one hit. It's like, before you can kill those leeches in one hit, like, they can hurt you a lot. Ah, so this is what I missed in my first playthrough. Headband, I actually missed a piece of equipment. It's just a really bad helmet, but still. Oh, this is different. Alright, headband. Better than bandana. Slightly. Also, I don't have to guess at what all the items are. Let me just see something. Clothing. This used to be Bum's... I thought it was a Bum's cloak. Now I think it's Bum's clothing, and now they just changed it to clothing. Which, fair. I kind of liked that they were wearing, like, Bum's clothing, because they are, like, orphans that had to survive by themselves, but then you see Nina, and she's also wearing one, so that makes a lot less sense. You have the initiative. Yeah, I guess the harpies don't live in normal society since they eat people. But, you know. You know. So we're already up to level 6 and 7, that's pretty good. Was it Bum Like, bum is in under... I thought it was like beggar's clothing, essentially, like beggar's rags. But it could be interpreted that, yeah, they were wearing underwear, which wouldn't make any sense at all. Blitz, 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 blitz! Firecracker, okay. That's not what that was called before, but that also does make sense. Whew. It's pretty muggy in here. Corpses! Thank you for the sub, Doomcakes. Greatly appreciated. Also, I know you're the current Bit Boss, but there's no, Bit Boss right now, because I forgot to put it up, but you're there. Boom. Next stream it will be up, though. I'll jazz up my, my Super Nintendo screen. I've actually just been using the Super Nintendo screen as my end screen at the end of, streams, because it has my logo and my picture there. Whee! But I was actually, I was glad that I still had the thing here. It's still, I was just able to boot the Super Nintendo right up. Hey there, name's Azus. I should have marked my trail better. I lost both the monster I was hunting and my way through this place. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know why it would, I don't know why it would tell us about the sub now either. It's supposed to before. Alright. Yeah, the bot just got delayed like 48 hours. You know, sometimes. Sometimes it happens. I know that happened to 203 too when she re-upped. And then it was like, Wah! Oh boy. Help me, what the? It came from in there. Oh, that's right, there's another boss battle. I better make sure I'm ready. Well, he's out of magic. Oh, dearie me. This could get us killed. This got me killed the first time, didn't it? Yeah, Bao is now, Botch, but I'm gonna keep on calling him Bao. If only... This would be perfect if they just let me rename the characters and I can turn them back to Bao, but I'm just gonna say Bao whenever it says Botch. But that is one of the changes in the fan translation. Oh, fair enough. Well, 203 has never streamed and may never stream, but, fair enough. Alright, you dirty cockroaches. Oh, wow. Alright. She has an account just like you have an account, but it's not... She's never streamed on it. She just uses it to watch Twitch. That being said, since we were doing Stardew together, and we're probably gonna do more co-op stuff, it might be like... I don't know, we might do something where she streams also. I just don't think our internet could handle it. Oh my god. Stop. Why did I go on auto attack? Why did I think that would be okay? We're probably doomed now. Let's see if we can get the healing item first. If I can't, he's dead and, you know. Oh, dead. I'm gonna have to use the, I'm gonna have to use the revive. Which sucks, it's a really good item, but... The consequences for dying aren't actually that much. You just lose half your money, and at that point, that's like 100. Like, a little bit later, I'll be getting 100. Well, I'll be getting like 20, 30 per, match. Of course, now I'll lose even more. Yeah, it's basically the pneumonia. It's kind of like smelling salts, essentially. It wakes you up, I think is what it's saying. I don't know if it's pneumonia, though. I don't know why it summons a fairy from heaven, but whatever. Let's just hope he doesn't die, because I need to... Oh, God, he's out... Crap. Alright, this isn't good. Yeah, this isn't good. I do have that roast. I'm glad we went hunting. I'll let one hit go by, unless he's faster than us, in which case there's a problem. Good, he's not. Yes, the smell, basically. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat this guy, but... I don't want to use that firecracker, though. The firecracker does massive amounts of damage to him, but, like, if I die, that's another thing, the items won't come back. And that won't be good. Pop. 14. Counterattack. Alright, then we'll use the healing herb on Ryu the next time he gets hit, unless he dies, in which case I'm just done. Boom. Alright, good. He hit Bow. Got that. Cockroach got back up. Wasn't aware that it had been down. Ooh. I didn't take a lot of damage this time. Still not taking a chance. This is my last healing... Oh, no, it's not. It's not my last healing item. Never mind. Oh, can you change your equipment in mid-battle? I didn't know that. I don't know if you could in the original. Death blow. Oh, look at that! I don't know why he gave me such a problem the first time. I must have not been as leveled. Whew, that must have been the mother of them all. Never in all my years figured bugs be... what? Partial to the other white meat. Especially the tough old kind. Yeah, they're putting in more references here, too. Alright, pardon the introduction or lack thereof. You can call me Nero. Ugh. I'm just gonna scroll through this slowly. I need to rest my voice for a sec. Bao did not make that explicitly obvious in the original. You think this pig is someone's pet? Fiddle faddle. This ain't a kitty or a puppy or a bunny over here. Could have used one for a side dish, but them's the breaks. Do you have any idea who you just offended, old man? Give me that collar before I put some teeth marks into you. So much easier to understand this version. Good God. Our reward almost became lunch. You can't do this to me. Sure I can't have a leg? Just one? A three-legged pig would be a dandy. That's amazing. How about no? No, I can already tell that, I can already tell that this is I'm gonna enjoy this more now that it's been translated. No, I will be keeping the original, what am I, on part 8 Breath of Fire episodes, and then I'm just gonna start here. I'm not gonna record those over again. That's way too much work. They say it's worth 5 or 6. But this, you know, I have to replay the game anyway, so I figured I might as well stream it. Alright, I can finally save. I got to keep all my money, so that's great. I guess that is the difference that playing a game... Like, this is why I play my games before I Let's Play them. Now, because I started Let's Playing and I'm doing this part again, I'm doing way better. And it just took one playthrough. And I don't even know what I did differently in certain parts. Like, I don't know why I beat the crap out of that cockroach this time. I'm probably gonna have to stop sooner than later. This will be on the Drive Not Found archives, and I will mention it in my next Breath of Fire video. And there's gonna be 2 or 3 parts, because I have to get back up to the original part, and I was like 4 hours in, so... if not like 5 or 6 hours in. But I figured people, again, since I will be using the original videos that are already up there, I figured some people would want to see this, like how the story would go with the translation from the part I already did, so... And that's why, like, there's a decent chance that even if I could do my files, then, like, if I was able to load my old files, I probably would have streamed this at some point. It just wouldn't be, like, critical like it is now. Because now I have to do it then. Also, sadly, they can't see your chat, Stony Mick, because I didn't put the chat in the video. But, Stony Mick says hi. The next video, the Bit Boss will be there, and people will be able to see what people are typing in chat. Ooh, can I make it? Damn it! I can never get to the fish. No, when I opened the old files, it glitched out insanely. Like, it was there wasn't even any pretense that I was able to use the old ones. But it makes sense. There was probably like tons of crap missing suddenly. I'm sorry about the throat clearing. I have to stop sooner than later because it is dry in here. And even with water, it's just, my voice is just crapping out really quickly. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I didn't need to do that because there's that cutscene thing that's gonna happen. It's gonna be nighttime anyway. Oh well. Alright. Ooh! Copper sword. Bow gun. I can actually see what things are. It's amazing. Bowie knife. So this is the infamous Boy Dirk. There's apparently a Bowie knife. That makes sense. Because what is a Boy Dirk? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh! And they made it so that I can equip more than one person if they're viable for that. Okay, that's very cool. Let's give this to you. I think I'm gonna save my money for the next air. Oh, Pao's gonna be leaving the party soon. Why did I do that? Oh well. And actually, the armor would probably be good for Ryu, right? Yeah, definitely. Oh, I don't have enough. Boo! Boo! How much was it? I shouldn't have bought that thing for Bao. That was a waste of money. I think the salad bowl was in the next town, so that's a good question. I'm very curious as to whether salad bowl is still a helmet, because I can't believe that crap. Like, that's what they're gonna sell in an armor shop? Like, oh, I could see a character starting out with a salad bowl. Yeah, no, it really is, because by the time you get Bao back in your party is going to be so much farther in the game, if I remember correct, that I'm going to have access to way better armor. Oh, I've already read that. No. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Hey, Pops, we're back, and we brought the pig, or the pet. Here you go. Susie! Why is Susie so clean? And she smells like oregano. Did you give her a bath? Yeah, a nice hot one. You know how dirty pigs can get, right? Anyway, thank you for bringing her home and covering her in oregano. I was afraid to leave her behind. Did you just say leave? Where and why? To Windia, of course. She is to return there at once. Thank you so much, all of you. I hope you'll visit sometime. I will try to save Kat this time, yes. I was unable to save her in the LP, but yes. Because I don't think I've ever done that before. And it'll make the battle with that boss a lot easier. This is the worst day of my life. A girl comes in, asks for help. I come to the rescue, and then she runs off. Somebody up there hates me. I don't doubt that. But at least she left her reward. Don't let it get stolen by a weird horse, armadillo. I mean, a cute winged chick and a pug dog like me. I'm just dreaming. Anyway, we've got the job done, right, partner? I do wonder if there were this many references to the fact that Bao was a dog in the Japanese one, because in none of the Breath of Fire games does anyone mention, like, what type of animal they're associated with. It's just, like, accepted as reality. I have to admit, your skills as a ranger are improving. Perhaps it's time you took on tougher jobs. Well, I got 500 G, so I can actually buy that tanned armor now. Except I don't think I can, because they're going to force me to go to bed now. No, I'm wired. A regular human dynamo, ain't you? But I'm serious, let's get some sleep. Why? Whatever. Oh, that actually lowered Bao's opinion of me. But Bao, I want armor now. That's not armor. Let's go. That's for items, though I could use some curative items also. Yeah, we're getting this. But only for Ryu. Yeah, this day is gonna get worse from... Also, like, didn't Bao, like, lose his parents? Is this really the worst day that he's had? Though I don't know if he lost his parents. Maybe he never knew his parents. It's also possible. Oh, I forgot that they added a run feature. I should be using that. I don't need to speed up time to run. Here we go. Hopefully I can just go to his room. My mom sleeps all day, every day. Can't you do something about it, Mr. Ranger? Hey! Hey! No, the answer's no, kid. Sorry. I tried my best. Good night. Oh, good. I think he forgave me. Who is it? Who is it? Who is at my door? Who is it? Who is it right now? So let me get this straight. You want me, a semi-respectable, mostly legit ranger, to go break into some guy's house and steal something? Yes, but this is not a matter of ignoble greed. The man has stolen a priceless treasure from me, and I'm asking you to bring it back. Please, you must believe me. Alright, you've got yourself a ranger. That Whisper Hood will be back safely in your hands. Before it was the M Hood, wasn't it? Or the Magic Hood? Many thanks, Sir Ranger, but you must hurry. You keep sleeping, Ryu. This is a job for a pro thief like me. They really made Kilgore sound a lot more sympathetic there, didn't they? I don't even think he said anything before it was all Bao. Also, so Kilgore wants to steal from someone named Trout. Just a second. These worthless vagabonds are driving me crazy. They do nothing but eat, sleep, and party, and they never pay their rent. Every zenny they spent is on booze. One of these days, Lord Eva is going to strike them all down, and I'll be cheering him on. Hey, you ranger, this selfish brat does nothing but sleep. Give him a good spanking for me. Okay, I never got that before. In the daytime, the child complains that her mother's asleep all day, and that's because she's up partying all night. I believe so, Lalani, yeah. At the very least, they know that he used to steal. But they never explain how, again, chat's not on screen. Lalani asked, does that mean that Bao's a known thief? around town, and yeah, I would think so. But yeah, they don't explain how... Like, this is what I think. I think that, excuse me. I think that, that we probably came to town, maybe to, like, rob it. But then, one of the rangers, like... Oh, God, they don't let you save at this part, I forgot. Then one of the rangers was like, you guys actually have some skills, you can make some legitimate money, you know? My deepest apology. He went to Trout. Okay, so what I was saying, Kilgore wants to save, or to steal from Trout. Apparently, Kilgore Trout is a character from Kurt Vonnegut novels. I just read that. And they're also one of the few names that were translated correctly. Alright, my throat's about to explode. They're not gonna let me save, so... God, do not hit the wrong button here. Boom. Saved. Saved by save state. Now I can safely close this. Right? Yep, there's my save state. Okay. Yeah, no, I gotta take out Shinobi. And my voice is going to explode, but, I'll probably stream more of this tomorrow. There's a small chance I'll stream more later tonight, but I doubt it, considering my voice is like this. So, yeah. I gotta go drink some more water, take out Doge, kick myself out of the gym in Pokemon Go. Yeah, no, I got plans. But, thank you for those who joined me. And, hell, if I go this fast, maybe there won't even be a break in my, my Breath of Fire recordings. That's probably not the case, though, considering we're going away for the weekend. Me, Relic, 203, and Buttkiss played a game on tabletop called Codenames, however, though, so an episode of that should be coming out soon instead of Breath of Fire as I catch up, so... I'll see you guys later.